Hello, good morning students. Now today we are going to discuss about chapter 3 uniform motion and module number 6. In module number 6 we have discussed about non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. In the earlier module we have discussed about uniform motion. But in this module, we will discuss about non-uniform motion. An object is said to be moving with non-uniform motion if it undergoes equal displacement in unequal interval of time, that is called non-uniform motion. An object is said to be moving with non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion if it undergoes equal displacement in unequal interval of time. However, these interval may be small. Velocities in non-uniform motion velocity are explained in following ways. First is variable. First is uniform velocity. The velocity of an object is said to be uniform if it undergoes equal displacement in equal interval of time. That is called uniform velocity. Equal displacement in equal interval of time. Equal interval of time called uniform velocity. Second one is variable velocity. Variable velocity. An object is said to be moving with variable velocity. Either its speed or direction of motion changes both with time. In variable velocity, either speed or direction of motion or both changes with time, called variable velocity. Now next one is average velocity. Average velocity is that uniform velocity. average velocity is that uniform velocity. Let us take an example. This is the time axis, this is the position. And the object is moving with a variable velocity. Now let us take 2 points on this graph. This is point A and this is the point B. Draw the perpendicular from the point A and B corresponding to time t1 and position x1. Similarly, draw the perpendicular from the point B t2 and this is the x2. If you extrapolate, this point is C point. This is x2 minus x1 and this is t2 minus t1. So average velocity V average, that is equal to x2 minus x1 divided by t2 minus t1, that is equal to delta x divided by delta t. This is equal to delta x. This is equal to delta t. Next one is instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity means velocity of an object at any instant of time, that is called instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity of an object is defined as limiting value of average velocity delta x divided by delta t. This can be written as Vi, which is equal to time nearly approaching to 0, then delta x upon delta t, which is equal to dx divided by dt. Now next one is relative velocity. Relative velocity. Important topic, relative velocity. Relative velocity means time rate of change of position of one object with respect to another object, that is called relative velocity. Let us say object A moving with velocity Va. This is the object B. Object B is rest, Vb is equal to 0. The velocity of rate of change of position of object A with respect to object B. Rate of change of position of object A with respect to B, that is called relative velocity, or we can say that rate of change of velocity of object B with respect to A, that is called change in velocity or relative velocity. So relative velocity, let us object A is starting from the origin at any instant of time. A be the velocity. The displacement covered x0A. This is the object B and V be the velocity of the object B. The displacement covered from the x0B. The point of observation at t is equal to 0 second. After time t is equal to t second, the object A is here and object B is here. T is equal to t second. The displacement covered by the object in time t second, that is equal to x1 A, and displacement covered by the object B x2 B. The relative velocity means rate of change of position of object A with respect to B. Rate of change of position of object A with respect to B, or we can say that rate of change of position of B with respect to A, that is called relative velocity. Now x0B be the initial displacement. x0B, that is equal to x0 x2B, that is equal to x0B plus VB into T. This is the x0B, initial displacement. Initial displacement plus velocity multiplied by time, that is equal to final displacement. Similarly, for B, x1A, that is equal to x0A, that plus VA into T. This is the equation first, this is the equation second. Equation first minus second. So x2B minus x1A, that is equal to x0B minus x0A plus VB minus VA into x2B minus x1A, that is x, and x0B minus x0A, that is x naught, plus VB minus VA into T. Now simplified again, x minus x naught, that is equal to VB minus VA into T. This is the equation third. Therefore, x minus x naught divided by T, that is equal to VB minus VA. Now first conclusion. when both object move with same velocity, that is VB, that is equal to V. Therefore x that is equal to x naught, graph position, time, x0a, x0b. Or second case, VB greater than V. If VB greater than V, then time, position, x0b, x0a can't approaching each other, can't approach. Third case, VA greater than V, VA greater than V, then this is the time, this is the position, this is the first object x0a, this is the second object x0b, point of interest. Meeting, point of meeting. Please, students, stay tuned on Rishikul Vidyapit online YouTube, and we will continue the module 6 after 7, 8. If you have any doubt regarding relative velocities, uniform motion, non-uniform motion, average velocity, you can ask frequently. Thank you. Have a nice day.